Alright, this should be now. Total Atomic Annihilation, blah blah. We're gonna audio. I'm gonna turn that all down so I'm hearable. Well, myself is hearable. I'm gonna delete all these things. These are just like mental skills. Anyways, I do have mods installed. Many actually. I have like 14 mods, which one of them's America Rising 2, which is basically they add a fifth faction, yeah, the Enclave. The second one changes the XP system because it's very unforgiving. Once you hit like level 20, it's extremely hard to level up. Instead, they make it more.
Changes.
You're gonna knock
They
them dead
make
at the veterans
the
hall tonight, hun.
rising incremental of how much XP you need
Absolutely.
lower.
Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Better.
Right.
And then the third one, which is gonna wrap up all the actually useful, good to know, is Start Me Up, whatever it's called, but it basically just gives me an alternate stuff. This is a memory, and I want to relive this. Wait, did I do the right thing? I don't did. Crap. I think I'm gonna wake up in the vault now. I didn't want to wake up in the vault. Up. Yeah, it's fine. We'll plop out of here and one more other thing. I do have the ability to craft legendaries. Is another thing I have. That's slightly, I guess, useful. Grr. I gotta come over here and put my stats. This is gonna be a strength build. I should specify that. I will put 6 into charisma for the ability to make my own shots, and we'll put the rest into agility. Might as well go with everything I always do. So there we go. Otherwise, this is just actually got this re-downloaded because I used to play it on. Oh, I gotta open that up. Used to play it a long time on the laptop. Now full computer. I'm going to be a little slow basically because it's been a long time. And I did play earlier, but only for an hour 20 minutes. So I was mainly trying to figure out how to get the mods to work. I should have a visual mod also in the game. I think I also get, each time I level up, I get 2 perk points instead of 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Stop. I'm just gonna, like, speed through this, because it's inside the vault, nobody cares about this.
Roaches? What the hell?
And don't watch. This is gonna be a series of videos until I beat the game, because I don't edit my videos. I refuse to, because if I'm gonna be honest here, I'm lazy. But also another reason is because many YouTubers' advices is that you need to edit your videos good to make your videos successful, and I kind of want to prove that wrong. I'm stubborn. I don't agree with that, so I'm not gonna, unless it's absolutely necessary. Then I might, if it's necessary. But the only reason I'm speeding through this start of the Fallout 4, which is the game I'm playing, modded, blah, 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 is because it is not necessary, is not very plot relevant, and if you haven't played Fallout 4 or don't know about it, and you're just watching this first time ever, and you want context, it's with your family, your wife, and your robot, and then you get a notification that the bombs are dropping, so you get into your local vault, and then they freeze you. And then someone comes in around 100 years in, and once you're 100 years in, someone comes in, steals your son, then he looks at you, you barely unfrozen, and says you're the backup. You refreeze, and then you pop out in the vault, and you gotta go find your son. They also kill your wife, but it's whatever. I like the little pit boy dude. He has a lot of personality. I mean, 18. Okay, yeah. I can tell the strength's affecting it because I'm gonna try to mainly do this glitchless because I don't see them letting you really glitch the game. But it's not gonna be heavy.
What happened here?
It's not gonna be
Where
a
is
whole
everyone?
bunch of how do I put this? It's not gonna be a whole bunch of just instantly rushing the main storyline. I'm more gonna just explore, spend some more stuff playing the full game. You don't have the DLCs, so I plan on doing the DLCs, but I think I was going to do the Minutemen because when I first played Vault 4 on my PS4, Double Force, I know, ironic, maybe ironic, but when I first played it on there, the Minutemen run was my run that I did. And then I started modding it. Well, actually, no. It was on my old laptop. My first run was. I don't know. I think I was wrong. But
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing
Vault-Tec. I hate Vault-Tec. They're not a good people. Anyways, wow. I started up and I messed around with Sanctuary stuff because that's just where the main base is going to be in Sanctuary. I'm going to explain Vault-Tec. Basically, what they did is most of vaults. I think there's like 200 vaults. Most of their vaults, did experiments on the people inside, and there's only like 10, 12 vaults that actually had people. And the reason they did those experiments is so the people that they wanted to like live on and rebuild the world, so they had that information about it. Basically, is the lore I know about. At least that's what I was told and did my research on for the lore. Alright, we'll just keep on security on. But I think the Minutemen for all four of the endings, I say the Minutemen is the most would be the most your most likely your character would choose because of his war history and understanding wanting to help people and stuff. Really kind of just grabbing anything. One thing I don't understand is that you have pre-war money in these broken down drawers, hinting that there was money in that drawer before the bombs dropped, and that they're still there. I don't understand how it would have survived 200 years and the explosion itself, but that's a minor grievance that is such a small detail that I did not need to point out, so it was not important, but kind of just put my mind. Also, another thing is the reason I started making YouTube videos was so that sometimes my girlfriend likes to hear my voice, and one of the reasons I did it was so that she could just always on her phone look up one of my videos and listen to my voice, and just hear me yap and talk for an hour, 20 minutes. And another reason was that I wanted to make YouTube videos to make someone happy, give someone a person that they can listen to at all times. And every single time I get I get like 1, 2 each video. Each time I get one of those, I know I made one person happy. You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but that's one person I made happy. Because, I mean, I'm still kind of a kid. I'm not necessarily doing it for money, like some people do. I'm doing it more because I enjoy video games a whole lot, as most people do, and I can record myself doing it, and either maybe make some money off of it, or just make someone happy. And even doing that, it just feels nicer to me than just doing it by myself. Of course, I still do play alone. But I do plan on also starting the video series for Cyberpunk, because I do have that game. I enjoyed the anime. Thought the anime was great. And I also find the game night though, but that's just my personal opinion. A lot of people say the anime is better than the game. I just feel like you can do so much more in the game. And surprisingly, for a game like Cyberpunk, it's kind of lower packed, which is one thing I wouldn't expect out of a game like Cyberpunk. I guess because Cyberpunk seems it's like more of a just constant action-packed fighting, but it can be that way if you choose to make it that way. It is like, but if you go on and do all the side missions and stuff, you get a lot of lore, which is nicer because all people want just pure great chaos in the games they play.
Won't be able to pick this.
And I find it cool, but that's just my personal opinion. And also, back on the reason why I don't edit my videos, another reason was because I hate hearing my own voice, and I'd prefer not to have to go through and edit all of it just to listen to my voice, I guess, in a way. But another thing was, I don't want to spend, I guess, how I edit my videos. If I did, it'd be more of I record the video and I only use certain clips from it, and a lot of people do it that way, and I just don't see myself recording a 2-hour long video and then only using 30 to 40 minutes worth of content from it, and then most likely voiceover, and that takes a whole bunch of time when I can just flat out record a 2-hour long video and then it's done. And I feel like you get real reactions to content that is not entirely edited and changed and voiced over, because I know some of the YouTubers I watch, they don't have those exact same reactions with their voiceovers. I know they don't. I feel like my reactions are a bit more genuine because of the fact that I don't voice over and add reactions afterwards. But that's entirely up to preference. I don't mind people not having the reaction they originally had. I don't mind it. It's just something like that. More time-wise, so I don't have to spend all my time working on a video a week when I can upload one every other day. Because this should be uploaded late. Yeah, my videos, I'm uploading them every other day, basically, because they don't take that much time. And that you could also argue, oh, well, if they take that much time, it doesn't mean you put your heart into it. I put my heart into it because I sound schizophrenic right now, actually. I don't understand how YouTubers just feel comfortable staring at their screen and talking to it. It's kind of weird, but yet I'm still doing it. I'm still sitting here doing it because It's slightly uncomfortable. Kind of bothers me, but if I can put out content people will watch and people will enjoy, it's worth the price, in my opinion. What is with the creepy music right now? Please tell me I'm not the only one who hears like the dun 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 dun. It's kind of creepy. I have to check if my new mods are running or not, though. One sec, let me check. Let me check Vortex. Says they're all updated. They're all enabled, so. Well, technically, I guess you could do the Enclave route since it is modded, but that's for personal gameplay. Nonetheless. Actually, I should probably grab the.
Excellent.
Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do. Yeah. Cool. I want to get the thing with CODs where you come back at the end of the game and tell him about all the stuff you did. I want to get that voice line. I've never done it. I feel like bloatflies, if you've played Fallout 4, are one of the most annoying creatures in the game.
Sweet.
We'll just grab all of this. If I don't use it, it'll be useful later. I've never actually done melee run. That's maybe why I'm kind of inspired to do a melee run. Is because earlier I was testing with the mods, making sure they actually worked. So, you know. 1 second. Let me think. To, you know, to make sure they work, at least. And I was having a whole bunch of fun messing
No
around with
way
the
I could pick this.
pool cue that I added a legendary effect to. It's very stupid and fun. So, I don't know why it was like I had a stronger gun in my inventory that I added a legendary effect to, but I for some reason didn't just use the pool cue. I had 1 strength too. I don't know why I was doing it with 1 strength. It's probably the weakest the pool cue could have been. But it was still fun. Nonetheless. I also feel that me making... I know a lot of people don't just have 20 videos back to back that are 3 hours long on a single game. That's kind of an over-exaggeration, but I hope you get what I mean, like 20 videos back to back on a single game. Because jeez. Because they enjoy it, there we go. And spend time on that game and just record it because they want to. But I think I am probably the next 2 videos will either be another Fallout 4 one or me showcasing my next moves that I'm making. It's technically an antagonist, and it's in Season 2. I'll say that. For what it's gonna be. It's gonna be on JJS, of course. That's where I make my movesets. It's antagonist, and it's technically in Season 2. I'm making it in. My friends gave me some more criticism on me making my movesets, I guess. on if they were good or not. But I definitely, jeez, man, I don't know what's bothering me right now. It's making so hard to just talk fluently. I can yap for hours on end with my friends about random crap, but now I just can't. This baseball bat better. Holy crap! Yeah, the baseball bat's better. Jeez, 30 more damage. I'm in the door. That is probably gonna be the next video. I'm probably gonna work on the moveset after I get this uploading. But it'll probably be Friday. I upload next Saturday. Maybe. One of the two. I don't know why this guy, the guy with the melee weapon, hides behind this, but how much damage does a pool cube do? See, before it was doing much less than that, but the pool cube was doing well. The pool cube was doing oh jeez. Not even on like hard difficulty either. I'm just on think whether we're just going down in flux.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Please. What if I don't want to grab the laser musket? I will. I'm gonna sell it. That's what I'm gonna do. Really? That didn't level me up? Come on. Mainly, those weapons are gonna... I'm gonna keep the... I'm gonna keep the Vault 111 suit on because it's a Vault 111 suit. But this is probably gonna be the one singular main quest I'm gonna rush and get it over with because it kind of unlocks all the other quests that I want to do.
No more British occupation. Martin to England with you. Have your
And
key back, you chicken eggs.
a lot of people say Preston Garvey's annoying. Like, I guess, yeah, once you've beat the game and done his ending so many times, it can be annoying, but I see a real annoyance in him asking me to go do another settlement. That's just me. It doesn't really bother me. Unless.
Just getting warmed up over here.
But I can't remember what.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Be fun.
The pool cues. They want me to pick up more pool cues. The pool cue was really fun, even though it was extremely bad. Because I had the bleed. The bleed.
Time's up, asshole.
The bleed legendary effect, which. Oh no. Which bleed just does 25 points of bleed damage. So, not very good. But yet. Still was like good at the same time. So it's still 25 points. Shut up,
Man,
Preston
I don't know
Garvey.
There we go.
who you are, but
I
your
want
time
every
is impeccable.
bobblehead.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
That ain't it.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Maybe? Nope.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
My son Sean's been kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. I know how this world can be. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday there were 8. Now we're 5. First it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Alright, so, I zoned out for a second, but I did notice one thing that was really cool. On my bat, you know, there's blood on it. I watched it,
Sorry.
like, slowly
Sounds rough.
fizzle off.
Thanks.
Maybe.
It's good to meet
And
someone
another
who really
thing
cares.
is
Anyway,
that if you actually
we
do go to
figured Concord would be a
Lexington,
safe
you
place
will
to
see the
settle.
ghoul problem.
Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
That ain't it.
Better be
be a
good.
good one.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added
I
bonus.
guess one other thing I talked is power armor levels.
Get the suit.
T45,
You can rip the
T50,
minigun right
T60,
off the vertibird. Do
um,
that. Those
XO1,
raiders get
and
an express
XO2.
ticket to hell. You
Pretty sure
dig?
those are all the power armor levels.
Minigun. Now
I
we're
think I might be missing a
I
couple.
know, right?
Or one.
Only
or
there's
added
one hitch. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit...
I don't know if I can help you.
But, look.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do. Sure.
Careful, kid.
Alright. I forgot to grab the torch I normally do.
No more British occupation.
When I first did my full run, I'll have to show you, but I realized you could walk in the room with the settlers to the other side to the roof. But I kept jumping for that side until I made it. So I didn't know you could just round. Oh yeah, another thing I have is the quick hacks now only show the correct one. They only show the one that. Jeez, what's with me right now? It only shows the one that unlocks the terminal. There we go. Let's grab ammo. I want to watch the blood fizzle off of it again because I thought I don't remember that ever being.
Hail the con.
This bat will probably be my main weapon for a while. There we go. I don't like talking. I mean, not having a topic. Annoying, but I think I can actually just rip off the minigun. I think I have enough strength for it because you need either the power armor or a certain amount of strength to rip it off. And I have enough strength, yeah. I don't plan on really using power armor. Well, at least for now, I don't plan on using power armor.
Up here. Back!
Why don't you
I'm
get
just gonna
down
speed
here?
through this
Show me
because
that fancy gun up
I'm not
close.
doing this for that.
Not a lot of people can
This
get
is not
past
really
my
the
boy.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna use the power armor. Wasn't thinking of that. I'm actually kind of stupid for that one, but oh, there goes the blood on my bat. I'm mainly gonna use the upgrade benches to upgrade my stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't grab the fusion core. I just hacked it. I am stupid, aren't I?
Up here. But we got somebody up here.
No power. Exit. Nope.
Why
I just
don't
can't
you get
sprint.
down here? Show me that fancy gun up close. people could get past my boys. I'll give you that.
I don't know who Gristle thinks he is. He's like a privileged kid, a rich privileged kid with his dad's money. Like next to this now. Like no actual real use to the world besides giving you things. Like keys. We're just gonna camp in the building, bruh. I know someone who was. I know someone who would said more accurate. He glitched in. That is the first ever time I've seen a Deathclaw do that. That is the first time I've ever seen one do that. Actually, it's the first ever time I've seen any big creature do on Fallout 4. That has never happened to me. Alright. I guess you really wanted.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
We got somebody up here. Shut up.
Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
I
A
will.
lot of people could get past my boys. I'll give you that.
Once again, I hate Gristle. He's annoying. That's why I just kill him. Yeah, I don't know how the Deathclaw actually counts. Of well, not broke out, got in. One thing about Raiders though that's really nice is they do give a lot of easy stuff. Nah. You know, I'm gonna go further in here. Keep us a Deathclaw. Raiders, in my opinion, are always the most inferior enemies of Fallout 4. Because they're supposed to be, and I guess they can, get strong. Perfect. Just right. Just gotta ping on my phone. But I will do blacksmith. Cause I want the I want to be able to turn this into a metal spiked bat because then it does a whole lot more damage. Pretty sure the one dude actually got the damage to be 273 on that per swing without any legendary modifications. But between videos for the Fallout 4 series, I think I will probably keep them hour 20 minutes long.
Excuse me.
Or
That was a pretty amazing
and
display. I'm just glad
only
you're on our
play
side.
it not making
Feelings
videos
mutual,
when I'm
right?
just like
You
messing
can
around
never
in the
have too many
settlement.
friends. Not in the
I
common.
guess.
Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
I didn't do it for money.
Hey, sorry. I'm used to everyone being in it only for themselves. You know, you remind me of my friends. The other Minutemen. The ones who gave their lives for something bigger than themselves. You should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the help.
All right,
That's my
Guardian.
home actually,
I'm in.
so
Oh,
don't know if I want
that's
you there.
wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen
You
it,
ever played Fallout 4?
and I
You
know
kill Mama
your
Murphy time by
pain.
giving her too many drugs.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him, not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even
Mama
I don't
Murphy's
need
like
the sight to
a
tell you
psychic
where you
that's
should start
on
looking.
way too many
The
different
great
drugs
green
and
jewel
just
of the Commonwealth, Diamond City,
like
biggest settlement around.
thinks everybody else is wrong and she's always the best.
Look, kid.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this.
Alright,
Let's jump.
shut up,
I'm gonna
Preston.
kill you.
He loves you.
We're all
And actually, I love you, Preston. You chill, I guess. Preston's like one of my favorite, I guess. I suppose one of my favorite characters. But otherwise, the only other person that scene that, well, my favorite character that leads a faction, because the rest of them are all special. Even our son, I don't like our son. The people, I hate the railroad. The only good thing about the railroad is if you do their first mission, it rewards you with a nice 10mm pistol, or they really like. So weapons workbench, aluminum. This does give more damage. Barb, spike, sharp, chain wrap. Fleeting. Awesome. Targets bleed. Jeez, that's alright. So our bat's already kind of broken. I wanted to. It depends on powerful or ignore 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. I think I was gonna do. Otherwise, there's our sweet old gun. It's kind of good now. She's fine, but I'm gonna. House. No, I don't wanna. Now I'm gonna give myself a place to sleep, because Preston and his gang can go sleep on the floor. But I will go down here and put down beds, because, yeah. I'm putting down that many because it is, well, easier to do that many. One thing I do want is resources, water. Yeah, I'm putting down 3 of these, because if you don't know, one of the greatest ways to just get a whole bunch of caps and have a whole bunch of heals is to just place in a whole bunch of water purifiers in Sanctuary or wherever. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I have that stuff for 2 generators. Oh, sick. I can even make a big one. Just gonna make 2 small ones. That should be enough. There we go. Now we'll be making 30 water, which is enough. Get rid of this trash pile. And this. And then the food. Food is one of my least favorite things in this game because it's annoying and very pestering. I mean, actually, no, I know where I can go. We're gonna go. Yeah, I think the first video here, we're not gonna really do anything. I think I'm actually ended soon. But I'm going to go to the farm this way and get a whole bunch of crops. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work on the settlement more than anything. For now, I'm terrible at settlement building. I want to get better. But I think my girlfriend will be home soon. She's watching her sister's soccer game. The iBots always creep me out sometimes because they'll be like playing some random message and I'm thinking I'm about to get just attacked and murdered and violated by whatever. In reality, I'm just advertising something. Gotta be the more most annoying things. I think they actually have a trader here that I will use and sell a whole bunch of my weapons, get a whole bunch of caps. Which I think most of my caps are either gonna go into a new weapon, like if I find a good weapon, or into... Luckily they don't get mad at you for stealing their crops, so... I'm just gonna do this, take all these. Gotta feed my own, people, you know? Don't care as much about these guys. You are allied to this settlement.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for any you can bring me.
Sure.
Great.
Where's the melons at?
Damn mole rats have been at the potatoes again.
Wasn't there that trader came through selling scraps?
He was pushing so much I could sell him loot.
He's robbing them of all their melons just to basically sell back to them.
That's that daughter you're talking about.
Just telling you how it
I mean,
is.
I guess that could be profitable if you had a settlement with a really wide range of just plantable dirt, but I hate the crop system because it's like very bad.
Lucy.
Here to collect the caps for the melons you gathered?
Yeah.
So,
Here you go.
Great. Thanks for your help.
That's close enough,
27 caps.
stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
Hey.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Sounds good.
She's about to smack her too, actually, so that works out perfect. Pistol, these, this. Yeah. Tossing all of this in here to then go over. But she does have this. All leather. She'll get brought up a lot from that, but I do have Necrotic Barbarian, but this many rounds of ammo. Sure, some of these, I'll use fusion cells, but I think I might use some electric weapons, but She's fine. I want to get every last cap. That would be 9. I need 9. Whatever. Except.
You're still here? Oh my God!
Yeah, I was just gonna kill him, actually. I was just gonna sell myself to get some money out of them and kill them. Well. Gosh darn it. This whole man just watched his whole family, watched me just kill his whole family, and then still decides to just wait. Don't know why he'd do that. Oh, no way, I'm all the way back here. How long have I been? Oh, only 40 minutes. Not that bad. I actually had to pull a Discord server, which I'm not giving a link to. If I should record it or not, I was contemplating if I should, but everybody said yeah. The reason I'm making this video, otherwise it wasn't really gonna, because I hate talking to my screen. I enjoy making content for people who want it, but hate talking to myself. Hope people can understand why I hate talking to myself. I don't like sounding schizophrenic. At least I hope my mom knows that when she hears me talking up here, I'm not just talking to that I'm making a YouTube video, not just being schizo, because offense schizophrenic people, but I don't want to become one of you. Perfect. We're just gonna go straight to Abernathy for now. We'll come back, and once we get all the stuff to green on the settlement, I will effectively. I wouldn't upgrade my bat again, though. I want to upgrade my bat. I can't believe they're that strong at level to take 2 hits from 77 damage, I think it was. Why is the creepy music playing again? I don't like it.
Seems to be growing well.
We'll take these melons, get some extra caps. I got a song stuck in my head that I'm not gonna sing for copyright reasons. No legendary, natural, alumina. Why is it doing less damage now? Did I just become more pathetic or something? Oh, whatever. Anyways, on to Abernathy Farm, which is the name of, it's the name of the settlement I'm going to. I won't kill them this time, because I learned my lesson. I wanted you to be here. Get out! I think Fallout 4, I want them to start working on Fallout 5 for the ad leagues. I think, pretty sure Fallout 4 is almost as old as me. It's getting pretty close to as old as I am. And that's crazy that a game like this is as old as me. I'm not saying it's like a bad game. I'm more or less saying I want a new Fallout game. And did the show end? I never watched the show. It wasn't very appealing to me, I guess. I say that people get mad. My friends get mad at my few friends that have watched it get mad at me for saying, "Oh, it's not very appealing to me." Okay, next time I like something that you don't like, I'll just be like, "How dare you?" Like, it's my opinion. But yeah, I didn't watch it or anything, but it just doesn't seem like a show I'd like. But nonetheless,
We could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare.
Sure. I got time.
Great.
Sure. Lucy.
Here to collect the caps for the melons you gathered?
Yeah. Here you go.
Great. Thanks for your help.
like, yeah.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
That'd be great.
Alright. We're just gonna dwindle her out of all of her caps. I don't need. Much more than that. She's got anything cool. She has a pipe pistol. Shocking. Why is mine 1 and when she has it, it's 3? No, I don't want to buy it. I want to accept the trade and get out. Holy crap.
Damn mole rats have been at the potatoes again. Sure, but he was charging so much I could sell him Lucy and that still wouldn't cover it. Just telling you how it is, dear.
Alright, didn't anger him, so that worked. I want to try to kill him again.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm.
But it won't even level me up, so...
We don't want any trouble.
Shut up. When I have to go back to them, I'll have the fast travel point. Another thing I want to do is also unlock every single fast travel point in the game. Maybe besides ones in the glowing sea. Is it called the glowing sea? I can't even remember. It's so long. Sea of Radiation. Where the closest to where the bomb was dropped, basically. I literally can't remember the name of it. Crap. Holy crap. Man, that's just some free stuff, man. Why would you leave that there? I'm tired. It's not even that late out where I live. Not even that late out. Anyways, let's get into the menu. Food situation. Food. When I see Tato, I think Tato. Perfect. Now also Tato. Tato. Not Tato. Tato. Farm. Defense. I mean, we could do guard posts, but... Also, just doing this is enough. And then... we will. It's gonna be messy for now, but anyways, let's save now before we lose that save again. That's probably gonna be the end of this video. Goodbye. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Love all of you.